The Brasileirão has finally roared back to life, and the air in Rio feels electric. Each gust a reminder that Flamengo's quest for a historic 9th title resumes today. Under the steady hand of Felipe Luis, the squad arrives perched atop the league standings, eager to cement supremacy. Their target? A Sao Paulo side whose once stalwart reputation now creaks with fragility. Tonight, the legendary Maracanã will reverberate with the hopes of the Nação Rubro-Negra. Hungry for triumph, will Flamengo turn this moment into a springboard, or will the visitors shatter the dream in front of 60,000 passionate fans? Sat against the backdrop of a blazing summer sky, the match kicks off at 16:30 Brasilia time, casting long shadows across the sacred turf. Two viewing avenues beckon the faithful: the familiar glow of Globo's free-to-air broadcast and the premium cover of Premier's pay-per-view service. Whether huddled around living room screens or cheering inside the bowl, supporters will feel the Maracanã's hum as the players emerge, ready to wage war with every pass and sprint. At the centre of it all stands Wilton Pereira Sampaio, the man wielding the whistle tonight. A veteran of the FIFA Club World Cup in the USA, Sampaio's international credentials speak to his calm authority under pressure. Having overseen high-stakes showdowns overseas, he knows how to navigate tempers on a field where every challenge swings the pendulum of emotion. His interpretation of the rules could tip the balance. Will he let the game flow or clamp down on rough tackles? Only the opening whistle will tell. When the teams finally line up, Flamengo will likely field a disciplined four-man defence. Rossi defending the goalmouth, flanked by the reliable duo of Wesley or, failing fitness, Varela at right back and Alex Sandro patrolling the left. Anchoring the heart of the backline sit Leo Pereira and Leo Ortiz, reinforced by Danilo's name on the bench. In midfield, the engine room hums with Alan's ball-winning tenacity, Jorginho's creative spark, the crafty De La Cruz and Arrascaeta's vision. Up front, Luis Araújo will dance across the right wing while Gonzalo Plata prowls the left. Bruno Henrique waits, explosive, hungry for action. Sao Paulo counters with Rafael between the sticks. A back three bolstered by Ferraresi's tenacity, Arbaleda's aerial prowess and Alan Franco's robust tackling. Across midfield, Cedric Suarez brings league experience, Alisson dictates tempo, Marcos Antonio pulses energy, Oscar threads incisive passes, and Enzo Diaz rides the flanks. Lucas and Andre Silva tandem the attack, two Quicksilver forwards determined to pounce on any slip. History whispers words of caution. These sides have traded blows in recent seasons, each encounter dripping with drama. In the 2023 Copa do Brasil, they drew 1-1 in a match where both defences were tested. Later that year in the Brasileirão, Sao Paulo edged out Flamengo 1-0 on home turf. Fast forward to 2024, and the Rubro-Negro fought back, sealing a 2-1 win at the Maracanã, only to be undone 1-0 in the return fixture. Earlier this year, a pre-season friendly ended in a goalless stalemate, the kind of deadlock that only whets appetite for a true catalyst. Which memory will define tonight's battle? Amid these familiar narratives, one figure prepares to write his own chapter: Jorginho. The Brazilian midfielder arrived as Flamengo's lone mid-season addition, and today he steps onto Maracanã grass for the very first time in club colours. His inaugural match is unfolded thousands of miles away in the Club World Cup, beneath unfamiliar lights and alien chants. Tonight, though, the roar will be his as he soaks in the thunder of 30,000 hearts, all beating red and black. The expectation is huge. He confessed to the club's official channel, voice trembling with excitement and resolve. I'm very happy, and this moment means everything to my family and me. We've just returned from a big competition where we performed well. Now, we focus on securing 3 points, one match at a time. Jorginho paused, letting the words hang like mist over the pitch, before adding, it's going to be tough. But with the crowd behind us and the work we've been doing, we can come out of here smiling. Can he live up to his own prophecy? Yet not all sparks on Flamengo's bench promise magic. The conspicuous absence of Pedro, once a talisman in attack, casts a shadow over Felipe Luis's tactical trappings. The coach has opted to omit him entirely from tonight's squad. A jaw-dropping move with ripples extending far beyond the touchline. Whispers swirl of a deeper schism. Jose Boto, the club director, allegedly leaked to journalist Mauro Cesar the desire to sell Pedro for 15 million euros. That revelation ignited a firestorm, rattling locker room morale and fueling a crisis that threatens to consume more than just a starting berth. Will this internal drama sabotage Flamengo's unity, or will the squad rally around a higher cause? On the opposite side, Sao Paulo limps into town under a gauntlet of misfortune. Lucas Moura, whose electric pace once defined the front line, continues his carefully managed return from injury. He's back in training, but hamstrung by physiotherapy protocols that keep him off the playing field. Lucas Ferreira, too, battles lingering hip pain, missing the last sessions as medical staff probe the issue. Luciano sits out through suspension. Luis Gustavo fights a pulmonary embolism off the pitch. And Caleri nurses his way back from knee surgery. 5 starters unavailable, no small matter when facing a relentless Flamengo side. How will Sao Paulo compensate for such absences? And can they muster the depth to stand firm? To unravel these tactical knots, Mundo Bola's own Eduardo Afonso, ESPN's eyes and ears on Sao Paulo, offers a stark diagnosis. He singles out the flanks as the opponent's Achilles heel. Enzo and Wendell have struggled, he notes, especially Wendell, whose performances have fallen well short of his Brazil standard best. The side has looked porous on the wings, and that fragility has compromised their defensive system. Afonso suggests a possible remedy: shift to 3 central defenders with wing-backs pushing high, aiming to recapture width without sacrificing solidity. But Flamengo need only exploit those same wings to carve open chances. I think Flamengo can really hurt them on those channels, he warns. So here we stand on the brink. 90 minutes of football separating expectation from euphoria. Flamengo bristling with confidence, at home in their fortress. Sao Paulo battered and bruised, yet still capable of a surprise underdog triumph. The referee's whistle will shatter the silence, and in that instant, everything changes. Who will seize control? Which storyline will prevail? The Maracanã holds its breath.